Hey everybody, this is Kevin Grady with the Gospel According to Music. You know, I've reviewed this Bible for you guys already. It's the Open Bible in the New King James. This is the newest update with the genuine cowhide. But I'm kind of partial to the older vintage Open Bible, which I have a copy, but it actually is falling apart over the years. I've been using it forever. I found a hardback copy of it from about 1985-86, and I sent it to a friend of mine to rebind it. And he did a beautiful job, and I can't wait to show it to you. So I'm moving this one over, and I'm bringing in this baby. Let me zoom in on this. Do you see the grain of this leather? It is absolutely amazing. It was funny, I was showing it off at church, and some people said they said it's amazing, the grain in this. And I said, yeah. I said, you know what it reminds me of? And they said, no. I said, dragon scales. And they went, oh my gosh, yes. And one guy said, no, it reminds me of buffalo. And another one said, no, it looks like bull hide. And I went, well, you're all wrong. It's not dragon. It's not bull hide. It is actually goat skin. And let me show you the spine here, the Open Bible, New King James, and the artwork. This is done by Garcia Rebinds. Now, he basically, we did a kind of a situation where we worked out a thing for the two of us to be blessed. I was able to bless him with something, and he in turn was able to bless me. And I bought the materials and paid for the shipping. But let me show you this exquisite, in my opinion, it's artwork. What he did is he got this, and I'm probably not going to say this correctly, but it's Italian brown merinos goat skin, Merinos, merinos goat skin. It is unbelievable. The feel of this is, I just can't get over it. I can't stop touching it. It just feels so wonderful. As you see here, he did some hubs down the spine, gave it a great look. I've always been a fan of brown, and he did a great job on this. Added the artwork here on this, the printing here. Now, let me show you the inside. The inside is beautiful, smooth. This is tan cowhide liner. I could have had him sewn it, to where he would stitch this all the way around, and I didn't do that. Probably would have wished I had, but I was trying to keep the cost down. But it is glued, and this feels so smooth. It is just great. Almost everybody who has held it immediately sniffs it. And yes, it smells great. Now, what he did here, now this I'm not really familiar with this. This is something called the Black Japanese Cloth Style In Sheets. And inside it's kind of like a paper backing here, but this is just like a cloth material. Almost kind of like maybe, you hear my fingers on it? It's kind of like rough, like a pair of jeans, but it's not as thick. And as you can see, they glued down the end sheets there. And then, of course, as you can see, here it is, the classic expanded edition. This was actually done, in 1988, it looks like. 1988, 7th printing. Now, the difference between the one that I have, which is a genuine leather 1985 version, and this version is the paper is a lot more absorbent. The other one, the original that I've got, kind of the paper's a little glossy, So when you write on it and stuff, it doesn't bleed through, but this does. And he told me when he was doing the edge coloring, he rounded this out, by the way, it was squared. He said the paper absorbed it a little bit more than he thought it would. And he's right. It is a little bit more, when you mark in it, you can't use the micron pens. It will not work. Even the 005 versions, the .005, will not work on this. It will bleed right through to the next side. Matter of fact, I've got to go all the way over here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about after I get through the encyclopedia part. Get all the way over here, and as I'm going to zoom in here, and you see where it says godly, that's actually from marking on this side. I highlighted, or I underlined God in purple, and it came right through to the other side. So I'm not able to do this with the pens, and so I'm going to have to do what I use, the Crayola twistable crayons and pencils. And as you can see, I kind of highlighted that in purple. I'll come over here to another page where you can see where I've done highlighting. There's yellow. I do it kind of light. I don't want to do it really heavy. There is the purple for prophetic about Jesus. That's another one of my favorites, is the star, the prophecy star. That means it's to be fulfilled. When you're in the New Testament, it's blacked in, it's being fulfilled. But as you can see, this is very, very good. He reinforced the spine and rounded it. And as you can see, he's given me 4 ribbons. And these ribbons are Berksford's 10 millimeter ribbons and a white headband. And I'm going to open this up so you can see the ribbons. As you can see, it's a very, very nice ribbon. Very satiny feeling on both sides. And we'll get over here to the other. He did it in black and brown and kind of copper and gold. There's your brown. There's your copper. And then the gold. Whoops, come on pages, work with me. There we go, there's the gold. Beautiful ribbons. He also, when he kind of burned them on the edges to where they're not gonna, fray. And as you can see, oh, here's my notes paper. I normally don't stick paper inside there, but anyway, here's the back of this. And down here, he's got his Garcia, his little logo. And then, of course, this beautiful, beautiful back. If you want somebody who does excellent work, it's a little on the expensive side because he's in Ireland. I always thought that's kind of weird. Here's a guy who is a Messianic Jew who is actually from Spain, who lives in Ireland. And he does, for one, he's a great brother in the Lord. I've enjoyed talking with him. We've talked about all kinds of things, and I told him I was going to do a review on this. And this is my main Bible. This is what I'm using here at the radio station. So it came out wonderful, better than I ever expected. As you can see, this leather is absolutely awesome. The craftsmanship is unbelievable, and you just cannot beat the quality of this. So, Moy, thank you so much, brother. You did an awesome job, and beyond my expectations, you have given me something that will last me for a lifetime and be able to pass down to my kids. So thank you so much, and God bless you. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to subscribe and also click the little bell and you'll be updated on every time I post something, which I've got a bunch of new reviews coming up soon. I've got the Net Bible coming out. I also have the NIV in the brand new Life application, and I've got the copy that was sent to me by Tyndale, but also got one by Zondervan, and they're a little bit different, and we'll talk about that. There's a couple of other different Bibles I plan on sharing with you, so keep it right here on the Gospel According to Music Facebook channel. No, sorry, YouTube channel. And do me a favor, check out the radio station if you haven't. It's at gamradio.com. Thanks again, and God bless.